News from around the globe. Hot, fresh, balanced and objective. On Unity.
Hello and welcome to News Hour on Unity TV. The headlines. Buhari leaves Lagos for Senegal on Tuesday. Confusion in Bauchi as APC rally ends abruptly. Police launch investigation into the abduction and killing of Imo LGA boss. And on the international scene, suspected terrorists kill 23 in DR Congo attack. In sports, Everton sacks Lampard. Those were the headlines, and for the details of this and other stories, my name is Suleiman Hassan. President Muhammadu Buhari will on Tuesday leave the nation's commercial capital Lagos for Dakar, Senegal, to attend the second edition of the Dakar International Conference on Agriculture. While the trip will be the president's second visit to the West African country in 6 months, it will also be his second foreign trip in 2023. In July 2022, Buhari joined other African leaders in Senegal for the International Development Association for Africa Summit, which led to an outcome document, the Dakar Declaration. However, Buhari's trip today is a high-level Dakar Second Summit hosted by President Macky Sall of Senegal and the chairperson of the African Union with the theme, Feeding Africa, Food Sovereignty and Resilience. According to a statement released on Monday by the presidential media aide Femi Adesina, the conference is convened jointly by the government of Senegal and the African Development Bank, ADB. The conference will focus on creating favorable conditions towards achieving food security on the African continent, among others. Buhari is expected back in the country on Wednesday, January 25th. President Muhammadu Buhari on Monday inaugurated the Lekki Deep Sea Port, Imota Rice Mill and Bestaf Lubricant at MRS Holdings Company Limited, all located in Lagos State. The projects are part of a series of facilities being commissioned by Buhari during a 2-day visit to the state. The Lekki Deep Sea Port, which encompasses an investment in excess of $1.5 billion, is a joint venture between the federal government through the Nigerian Ports Authority (NPA), Lagos State Government, the Tolerance Group, the owner of the Lagos Free Zone, and China Harbour Engineering Company. According to a statement by Buhari's Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, the President led Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, the Minister of Transportation Muazu Sambo, the Chinese Ambassador to Nigeria Xiu Jianjun, top government officials and traditional rulers to witness the overloading of or from the container ship sailing under the flag of Malta. The President will today inaugurate the historic first phase of the Blue Line of the Lagos Rail Mass Transit in Marina and the John Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History at Onikan Roundabout, all in Lagos State. And talking politics, the presidential campaign rally of the All Progressives Congress in Bauchi State ended abruptly over a faulty sound system. The rally, which held at the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium, Bauchi on Monday, ended abruptly when the light went off and could not be restored. The light went off shortly after the national chairman of the APC, Abdullahi Adamu, mounted the podium and began delivering his speech. President Muhammadu Buhari, who was present at the rally, had to leave immediately with his entourage. Buhari had arrived Bauchi to lead the All Progressives Congress presidential and governorship campaign rally. Earlier, President Muhammadu Buhari paid a courtesy visit to the palace of the Emir of Bauchi, Dr. Rilwanu Adamu Suleiman, and thereafter headed to Sir Tafawa Balewa Stadium, venue for the campaign rally, and afterwards departed for Lagos, where he is scheduled to begin his 2-day working visit. The Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) generated a record of 10.1 trillion naira revenue in 2022, the highest tax collection ever recorded in its history. The service disclosed this in an FIRS 2022 performance update report signed by its executive chairman, Mr. Muhammad Nami, and released to the public on Monday after his briefing with President Muhammadu Buhari. Nami said the FIRS in the year 2022 collected a total of 10.1 trillion naira in both oil 4.9 trillion and non-oil 5.96 trillion naira revenues, as against a target of 10.44 trillion naira, the report added. He explained that companies' income tax contributed 2.83 trillion naira, value-added tax 2.51 trillion naira, electronic money transfer levy 125.67 billion naira, and earmarked taxes 353.69 billion naira. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors will today begin its January National Executive Council meeting in Akwai, Ibom State. It was learned that the meeting, among other things, will address issues revolving around a decision on industrial action regarding the doctors' demand and the welfare of the association. The Association of the Resident Doctors will host the 5-day meeting, which will take place at the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, and will end on Saturday. A copy of the notice of meeting dated January 3, 2023, signed by its Secretary General, Dr. Kelechi Chikeze, obtained by newsmen, showed that the meeting is in accordance with the reviewed 2029 NARD Constitution. The association's president, Dr. Emeka Oji, in an interview with newsmen on Monday, said they have a lot of issues they will be discussing, but topping them are welfare issues and how to improve the health sector in Nigeria. He added that the National Officers Committee, which comprises the national executives, will meet on Friday and decide whether to embark on an industrial action or not. And talking security matters, the police in Imo State on Monday confirmed that a technical investigation has commenced into the abduction and killing of the sole administrator of the Idiato North local government area, shared widely online. Police Public Relations Officer ASP Harry Okoye, in a statement, said the command is aware of the iniquitous and obscene video that has gone viral on social media. Okoye explained that in the video, a man suspected to be the abducted Idiato North local government area sole administrator is seen kneeling down, his hands tied and made to undergo an inhuman act. This, he said, was followed with his killing by suspected members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its armed affiliate, Eastern Security Network, ESN. He also advised all and sundry to assist the police with credible information and to report any clandestine activities or suspicious person or persons seen in their community to the nearest police station. On the foreign scene, suspected Allied Democratic Forces ADF fighters have killed at least 23 people in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, local officials said on Monday, in the latest violence in the turbulent region claimed by the Islamic State group. The attack occurred overnight on Sunday in the village of Makugwe, in the Beni area of North Kivu province, said local civil society figure Roger Wangev, who put the death toll at 24. Wangev said the ADF surprised 17 people in a small bar where they were drinking beer and executed them. Wangev added that militants also looted and touched several homes and shops in the village and carried off several villagers into the bush. Provincial Deputy Sedi Balikshua, who was in Makwigwe during the attack, said 23 were killed and 3 others are missing. He urged an increased military presence in the area to better anticipate armed attacks. And in the sporting world, Frank Lampard has been sacked by Everton and is no longer the head coach of the club. The British football star was fired on Monday after Everton board made a final decision on the English coach's future at the club, following a run of poor performance recorded under his tenure. Everton are currently battling for survival in the Premier League as they sit in the 19th place in the relegation zone with only 15 points after 20 games played. They have won only 3 matches this season and lost 11 games so far. Lampard was told his fate during a phone call with Everton's major stakeholder Fahad Moshiri after a 357-day spell in charge of the club. Lampard's sack had been long coming, and speculations had sprouted up on Sunday after Everton's 2-0 loss to West Ham a day before, with Lampard reportedly in a meeting with Moshiri, Chairman Bill Cowraith, and Everton's Director of Football, Kevin Thelwell. And with this story, we come to the end of our bulletins for now. You can follow us on our social media handles at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the rest of them at Unity Radio FM TV. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of our programs.